Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. All right, guys, in today's video, I have an overall update announcement, and it's going to end with a question. So it might bother you a little bit, but I think everyone will understand the question at the end as well. This is going to have to do with the cryptocurrency, I'll just say the entire ecosystem, and MMA. Because as you can see here, there's been a couple partnerships, there's been a couple collaborations, and the most recent one is actually a very, very massive one, and it happened between the UFC, or the premier MMA mixed martial arts agency in the United States, and VChain, of all people, which I was a little confused about this, but if that's who they want to partner with, by all means, I'm sure they have very, very good reasons for partnering with them, and I'll support all things cryptocurrency related. Of course, I am biased. I wish it was Theta instead, but I am happy that they made that leap into the crypto space. So I will applaud them for that. And if you're unfamiliar, here is a bit of news. This was actually a very, very large partnership. So VChain became the first official layer 1 blockchain to partner with the UFC. And it's pretty unprecedented because a lot of people were waiting to see who the UFC did end up partnering with. And I think it'll be the same if and when the NBA ever partners with anything cryptocurrency. If and when the NFL partners with anything cryptocurrency, I think those will make very, very large headlines as well. But for right now, we have mixed martial arts and the VChain partnership. So VChain will become the UFC's first ever official layer 1 blockchain partner, providing the blockchain foundation with an unprecedented level of integration into key UFC assets, ranging from live events, which crushes my heart to hear that because I know Theta would be all over that, especially with their NFT DRM technology. But it's, once again, I am supporting of all things crypto. So it includes broadcast features and in-arena promotions to original content distributed through the UFC's popular digital and social channels. Crushes my heart. I think Theta would be perfect for that. And it's a historical moment when VChain, the layer 1 public blockchain with the most enterprise adoption, joins forces with the fastest growing sport to raise awareness that blockchain technology is critical in helping deliver major global objectives, such as sustainability. And that has been a huge push. If you follow VChain, they're definitely pushing their narrative more towards being sustainable and environmentally friendly. And that is a very, very, as of right now in the current culture, a good way to push the blockchain. So I think probably soon Theta might start heading that direction too, and I think it would be good. I know not everyone is on board with the ESG concerns, but that is where we stand currently at this day. So that is one thing that VChain is leveraging, is their eco-friendliness of their blockchain, and they're kind of moving away from just being a supply chain blockchain. So it has been a good push for them. And then a couple other things here from this, the branded integrations and entitlements. We'll see what VChain gets out of this. As UFC's first ever official layer 1 blockchain partner, VChain will receive one of the deepest integrations within premier UFC assets of any sponsor in the UFC history. VChain will own UFC's official fighter ranks titleship, UFC rankings powered by VChain, and a couple other things. So VChain's prominence at UFC live events will be reinforced with 2 additional high visibility activations, which is pretty awesome. And then in addition, UFC and VChain will collaborate on a variety of custom and original content featuring UFC talent and athletes that will be distributed across UFC's popular social media channels and digital platforms. And they have nearly 200 million followers worldwide. So once again, a very, very awesome partnership. But that leads me to the #1 question, which I've been asked before and I don't have the answer for. But what about Theta and One Championship? So One Championship is very similar to UFC. However, I will say that their user base and their viewership is much more in the Asian region than the North American region. So like I said, it still has a humongous viewership. There is a huge population of individuals who watch MMA, and a very large chunk is in Asia, actually, more so than North America. So About Us for the One Championship, it's actually a holdings group, which is Asia's largest global sports media platform, which is broadcasted to over 150 countries around the world. And according to Nielsen, One ranks among the world's top 10 biggest sports media properties for viewership and engagement, which is really cool. And that's another reason why they wanted to partner with Theta, or partnered with Theta, just to boost that engagement a little bit more. That's one way that I know a lot of people talk bad or indifferent about NFTs, but it does boost that user engagement, because depending on the perks of the NFT, you can actually engage with members of the One Championship group, depending on how they set it up. So that is one way to further engage individuals. And like I said, I won't go into too much depth. I went into this in previous videos, but it is actually a very, very large company and partnership as well. And as we know in the past, from this tweet, this is one from back in August 13, 2021, own the greatest moments in martial arts history, and you can pre-order one of the One NFTs now. So that was one of the headlines in Theta Drop over the past year in 2021. And you can even scroll down and see Mitch Liu was very, very excited for this collaboration, as well as a majority of the Theta community, which leads us to the question of where is it now? And here is an article as well. This kind of highlights everything that I kind of previously talked about, where the One Championship, much like the VChain and UFC Championship, they had all of this press release because it's pretty big. It is big news. And they talked about how it's going to be the first ever NFT marketplace featuring collectibles and celebrate One's superstars and athletes in memorable moments. And you can reach over 400 million fans, which is fantastic. Powered by Theta, as we know, I talk about Theta all the time. It is very fast, it's very green, it's very efficient, and it has its own NFT marketplace, and that's where this was going to be held. And one thing that I was a little confused with, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments below, but I believe this is once again One Championship's website. I think they had an official press release where it was similar to this. Prime Video announces new multi-year agreement with One Championship for exclusive live content. I'm pretty sure Theta and One Championship also had a press release. However, I can't find it anymore. And I'm not saying that in a negative light. I'm just saying that I think there was a press release very similar to this article over here, but I have been scrolling through and I was not able to find it. So that was one thing that I'll just throw that out there as some data. And here is another article once again. So I know this data was out there and I'm pretty sure it was tied to one of these official press releases, but I am having trouble finding that. But in summary, all else fails, even though I don't have a good answer for you, if you go to thetadrop.com, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, our features partners, and then if you select more, once again, you'll get a lot more partners, but one of the partners that you do still see is One Championship. So One Championship is still there. It is still listed on the Theta Drop marketplace as a partner. So with that being said, I think the One Championship partner between Theta and One Championship, it's still out there. We're still awaiting news. So I will let you know as soon as I hear any more news about this partnership. And if you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one.